Alright guys, here we are back again with another video for you. Today we've got an abandoned church. I was originally at this church probably, I want to say about 2 years ago. It was in much better condition than it is now. There was less decay, there was no graffiti, and nothing was broken or thrown around or anything like that. But it's still a great explore, and I wanted to come back to film it, and I was in the area, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're here at this abandoned church, and it was built in 1951, so it's not even really that old, surprisingly. But it's been sitting here abandoned for what seems to be years, because I mean the decay in here is just absolutely incredible. Yeah, you can see the roof has given way here, and all the ceiling is starting to collapse. And yeah, all the pews are already gone, but there's still some cool stuff left to see. It's a fairly simple church, although I like these this wood up here in the ceiling. And you can see here's the, I don't know, I guess, what would you call it, the podium or whatever. So when they're doing a service, the church guy would be standing up here. I don't know, the pastor, what do you call him? Something like that. I'm not religious, so I don't really know the correct terminology. I just like churches. Anyway, it's a fairly mild day out today, but it's pretty cold in here, so if you hear some sniffing, I apologize ahead of time, but I tend to get a runny nose when it's really cold. So we've got a mummified body here. It looks like a squirrel, and that's definitely not the only one in this church. I already found one other one, so there may even be more than that. But it's always sad to see that sort of thing, because, you know it's life, but it's just always a little bit sad. So anyway, we've got the organ here. This is quite a nice organ. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty fancy. These things I'm sure aren't cheap, but I'm guessing that they're also not easy to move, so that would explain why it's still here. But look at all the electronics in the back there. Crazy. Pretty cool though. Yeah. Definitely really cool. And in here we've got sort of like an office type of room. It's like a little kitchenette. Maybe it was a kitchen. There's all sorts of disposable gloves on the ground and stuff here. Got a printer. Seems a bit odd. But yeah, we've got some slides here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. It probably won't focus that closely. It looks like people that would have been here at the church. Yeah, so a bunch of slides there. I mean, it's not really, the camera isn't really focusing that close, so I won't bother to try and show them to you. But it's pretty cool. We've got the kitchen sink and cabinets there. We've got a nice cabinet here. Yeah, that roof is in rough shape. Oh, look at this. Rounded doorways. Rounded trim on the doorways, I should say. So, I don't know. Looks like evidence of squatters here maybe, or, you know, teenagers partying or something like that. We've got a bra laying there. And a pair of sweatpants. It's a bit strange. A lot of mail and stuff. Yeah, it looks like this was a mail slot most likely. Yep. So that was a mail slot, and so the mail was piling up here even after the church moved. And we've got another mummified animal here. It's a squirrel. Another squirrel. So we'll head down to the basement here and see what there is. All right, got a bicycle in here. It's a bit odd. Doesn't have a seat. Could be stolen, or maybe it was a homeless person's bicycle or something like that. Oh, check out the frost on the door, guys. Wow. Yeah, this bathroom's pretty trashed. Let's head down to the basement. Yeah, frost all over the walls here. Sounds like there's some water dripping downstairs. It's not flooded at least. But yeah, there's a leaky pipe somewhere. Oh wow. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Check out these cupboards. The colorful doors. It's pretty cool. And we have some card tables there and some folding chairs. And here's the other identical staircase on the other side. Alright, let's go into this room with the leaking water. Curious to... Ooh, how much water's on the ground? Oh, it's frozen somewhat. Oh, okay. Yeah, sort of frozen in some parts. Yeah, I guess... I don't know, maybe they didn't turn the water off, or... Maybe that's... you know, the pipe that comes directly in from the city line or something. Anyway, yeah, so look at the ice on the table there though. Like, that's really cool. Yeah, so this would have been the furnace room. You can see all the ductwork here. And the hot water heater. And here we have, this looks more like a kitchen. Like the actual serious full kitchen. Ooh, that fridge is gross. We've got a microwave there. Pretty retro microwave. 80s or 90s, I would say. These cupboards are fairly modern though. Definitely not original. Got a really old stove here. That looks like 90s, I'd say. Maybe 80s. Or just a very basic 90s stove. And another microwave. This is a big one. Wow, that's a really big microwave. Huh. It's a Sanyo. Alright, let's head in. I think this is the last area. Wow. Yeah, this hasn't changed a whole lot since I was here. I mean, it's a little more decay and damage and whatnot. We've got a baby stroller here. It's interesting. Oh, and a chalkboard too, eh? Huh. No names on it though. Let's see, maybe I'll be the first. Assuming this chalk isn't completely disintegrated. Oh, it is. Oh, maybe not. There we go, guys. Static spaces. Yeah, so the ceiling's been collapsing down here as well. We've got ice everywhere and ceiling tiles, and yeah, place is in rough shape. Not exactly sure what this is. I love Jesus, love me. Oh boy, someone destroyed this piano. They just ripped out all the keys and stuff like that. They're all sitting on the ground here. And here are the remains of the piano. I don't know why people need to do that sort of thing. Strange. Oh, we've got a passport holder there. No passport in it though. That was the wind. Someone wrote "Y" in the dust on the piano there, as in like, why did you do that? And we got a mattress here. So yeah, obviously someone was squatting here at one time. Probably quite a while ago, because I mean the mattress is, well, I guess it's not a mattress, it's more like carpet liner and with a bed sheet on it. But it's all decayed and moldy and just, yeah, really gross. But yeah, so this would have been, no, not quite a gymnasium, I guess, but, you know, just another large open space to have various church gatherings and whatnot. I want to know what's in there, but I know even during my last visit I didn't climb over that to see what it was. I can't be bothered. I'm curious, but I just can't be bothered. So anyway, we've got a whole bunch of doors here, which is really strange. I don't know what they're doing with these doors, but anyway. And we've got some
Looks like VHS tapes. Oops. VHS tapes in another language, a foreign language. I have no idea what language that is. Doesn't really look like Chinese, so yeah, I'm not too sure. Got a few of those. And then here, oh, this is just a stairwell going outside. So yeah, that'll do it for this church. So it wasn't a huge church, wasn't a, you know, very extravagant church, but I liked it, and yeah, I hope you guys did too. So I'm gonna head upstairs, and I'll close out the video up there.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video of the abandoned church. Oh, it's cold. Hands are freezing. I'm holding that camera. So yeah, like I said, this church was built in 1951. It's been sitting for a number of years. Couldn't say how long. I'd say probably about a decade, about 10 years. It's in a really highly developed area in Ontario, and yeah, it was a pretty cool explore. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to share my videos as well. Alright, thanks a lot for watching guys, and until next time.